Hey guys, what's up? Uh, it's been a while since I've done an update. Uh, I've been on testosterone for 9.5 months, and I'm 3 months and a little over a week post-op top surgery. Uh, I would have to say that as far as the testosterone goes, the changes with that, I would say the majority of the changes that I've been noticing in the last several months have been mainly like psychological and definitely more internal things than appearance, external. Although I have like increased hair. I have more body hair, like more hair on my stomach, and getting more hair on my chest, and more facial hair. I think that's pretty much it. The hair on my arms, it's still very slowly progressing to that darker hair. Very slowly, which is fine, like, whatever. That doesn't really matter for me either way. Um, the psychological changes that I've been experiencing have been, I guess, probably partly just adjusting to now being perceived as male, and also in how that's affecting relationships that I had previous to all of this, and even in how it is with people that don't know that I'm trans. It's been interesting. It's definitely been a positive experience. I mean, there are things that are still really hard. There are things that emotionally I think I'm still working to deal with, more in terms of, I guess, a lot of the negative self-image that I had before, for many, many years, really. Um, it's kind of led or contributed to ongoing depression that I've kind of been battling off and on throughout my adult life. And so it's kind of a lot of years of maybe damage that I'm working to repair, and it takes time, and it's not easy all the time, but I know that it's moving me in the right direction, and that helps me to keep going even when it does get hard. So uh, it's kind of one of those bridges I knew I was going to have to cross, and I think that it's helping to feel more comfortable in my own skin, and to like what I see looking back at me in the mirror. It's such a different feeling, and it's amazing. It's really still very surreal. I know I say that like every time, but it's still true. It's still very hard to believe that this is actually my reality now. Just for a really long time, I just didn't think it was possible for me. I didn't think I could do it. So I'm actually coming up on 1 year of coming out. This time last year I was coming out to pretty much much everybody in my life, and here I am a year later. It's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, my chest post-op surgery. I can't say enough good things. Like I'm really happy with how it's looking. You know, I guess I can show you guys what's going on. This is my right side, and the incisions are super flat. I've been doing, well, I was doing Scar Guard. I did a whole bottle and like a half of another bottle. This is my right side. Did I say? No, this is my left side. My left side. Wow, a little challenge today. So yeah, it's a distance shot here. It's doing well. I'm really happy with how it's been healing up. I was definitely really careful to. I still continue, like I still don't sleep with my arms like up over my head because it just pulls on that skin for such like a long time, or pulls on that scar. So I'm trying really hard to continue to just keep my arms down as much as I can to prevent stretching those scars as much as possible. I mean, I'm still like, you know, I can still do things, and it's not like getting in the way of anything, but I am a lot more used to sleeping on my back now after that long run of having to do so. To kind of fill in on weeks that I didn't really update, I think it was right around, well, not I think, I know that around 6 weeks is when Dr. Garamoni says that you're allowed to start exercising again, and I just wasn't really feeling like I had enough energy to do that yet, and I still felt a little just too tight and sore to be doing that. So I waited longer. I waited till like 8 weeks, and I started to feel like more normal. Like I had my regular stamina back, and I had most of my movement back. Was at about 7 weeks post-op. I felt good by 8 weeks. Like I felt okay to start working out. Like it wasn't pulling too hard on anything, and so that was when I was good. It took me a little longer than the 6 weeks, but I also have been kind of taking it really easy, or I was, and even, like I said, still just really taking good care of it. I stopped doing the Scar Guard probably around just shy of 3 months post-op. Like, it hasn't been that long since I stopped doing it, but it would, let's bring this down here a little bit, it would always fall off, like, from here over. Like, I would put it on the whole thing, and it would stick really well in this front part, like, from here to here, and then from, like, here to the edge, it's just too much movement. I mean, like 10 minutes after I put it on, it was already like pretty much flaked off. So I don't know. It's definitely more red over here. Like this is I don't know how well the camera is gonna pick up the coloring, but it's pretty pink, and then it's a little more reddish here. And then on this side, it's kind of the same thing. It's pink in front, and then it gets a little more red. Not as red as this other side, but. And then it's kind of a little bit lighter up under my armpit. So I'm happy with how it's healing up and where it's at. I don't know, I can't complain. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully I'll not go on a super long hiatus again. Sorry for leaving you guys hanging for a minute. I guess that's kind of another thing I guess I could maybe mention. As far as being, I don't know if it was because of being post-op or what, but I kind of lost interest in doing videos, even for my own benefit, like not even just posting for other people, but even I just was getting really tired of paying such close attention to every little thing that was happening with my transition. And I didn't even realize that that's how I was feeling until after a few weeks of just not making updates, because I just didn't feel like it. I didn't really think about why. I just didn't want to do it, and so I just haven't for a while. But at the same time, like, I know that this isn't just for me, that this is for other people too, and I've been really grateful to other guys that have posted videos throughout their transition to give me an idea of what I might be in for, what I might be able to expect, and so I feel like I do want to give back to that community, and so I'll try to be better. I'll try not to leave you guys hanging. So I hope this finds you guys well, and hopefully I'll get back at you again before too long.